thing we want people to do is like dance. We want people to actually like bring back having fun. It's not even like in a indie way, in like a rave way, whatever. It's just however you feel comfortable with our target. I would say our target audience, people who dance.
Yeah. What a DJ really wants is they really want, unless they're like really self-centered and think they're really attractive or something, they really want everyone to just jump around and not like look at them once. Because I guess most DJs get fulfillment out of people liking their set, not what they look like.
I think if you're a good DJ, you'll get a good response regardless of like when you're playing. But we do tend to like favor a middle of the night, like between the hours of like 12 and 2, the latest ending at 2, you know, because it's more so for the peak of the party, you know, like we want to play to the majority of the people and not for the most people who are like fucked up. We just want the most people to be there and the most people to witness it.
Want people to be like obviously having fun, like singing, because there's like really like when you're a DJ, there's really no better feeling than having someone come up to you afterwards and be like, that was the best of the night, or like, I had so much fun. It's really nice being able to like share that with somebody and know that you provided them a good experience for however long you played for. You know, a lot of DJs self-admittedly are, you know, they want to seem cool, so it's like you want to create like a little aura around yourself to be kind of perceived in a certain way, and I think everyone's kind of like guilty of it, regardless of what you do if you're performing at all. But yeah, I just really want people to like experience like a good night of dancing, singing, having fun.
There's also the fear of a bomb set, because like you go up with like having these skills and thinking that your music's fine for the night, and the fear of just like bomb. When you bomb, you know you bomb, you know. So
people let you know sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That'll like stick around for a bit.
Yeah, because especially if people are consistently coming to parties that you're playing at and you messed up the last one, they're going in with like the next one thinking it's gonna suck, or like having all eyes on you while you're doing it. But a lot of people are very suspicious of DJs, especially of our age, because they think we're not actually doing anything.
Really?
And yeah, I've noticed that like multiple people have asked if our sets are pre-recorded, and I'm just like, what? Like, are you serious?
That makes you feel good being part of like the production of it.
Yeah, it feels good contributing something to a party instead of just being a bystander or being... Because there's plenty of people that like try to take control, like, you know, like people that go to parties and just like do way too much and like dance way too hard, which is good that they're dancing, but sometimes they go overboard and they try to be the center of attention, but they're not actually contributing anything. And a lot of the times people just want like a really good communal vibe of people not doing too much or not doing anything at all.
So like, why not? Instead of being in the audience, why not take the reins to like be a part of the party, you know? We don't notice our fuck ups, and they don't notice our fuck ups, you know. At the end of the day, no matter how good or bad you are, if people are more than likely too drunk to realize. I will admit that like we all do try to like make ourselves sound good, you know, and I think that's an effort that should be respected.
Yeah. It's depending on your intention. If you're just playing to a room to like get the room going, I'd say that's more of a skill. Like just knowing how to do it, knowing what to play, knowing when to play it, who to play it to. I think that's something you learn over time. I think it can be an art form, especially if you're uploading them to the internet, because then people are listening in their leisurely time like they consume any other art. At a party, though, it again depends on your intention. If you're trying to tell a story, if you're trying to just get the crowd going, it really just depends. But I wouldn't say it's wholeheartedly an art form unless you make it an art form.
I agree. When we first started DJing, I expressed to him how I wanted it to be like a story, you know, where we have like a real intro and like the climax, the end and the end. So I think the mixing process of it all, and like trying placing the songs correctly, can be seen as an artistic quality.
There's nothing wrong with like being protective of art, whether that be having a letterbox or like DJing or whatever. Like, you know, you can't be like, you have to like take some pride in like what you call your favorite stuff and whatnot. So I understand completely why DJs don't, or just anyone in general doesn't want to like say like, what did you just play, and then they don't want to answer it. I think it's just being protective over what you call yours, or what you call your favorite stuff, and like what makes you good as a DJ is playing things. Because it's nice to hear certain songs in certain environments and nowhere else.
There will be some times where I'll be like, no, let's do this. I know it's a slower song, or it takes longer to build up, so but like let's do this. Because I know like people won't recognize it, they want to dance to it, whatever like that. And most of the times that where I've tried that has been like because the certain song will like resonate with me in a certain way, and I would like want to feel like this wholesome vibe, not just like a very chaotic upbeat there. I want something a bit more mellow to be able to like sway to, or just like, or that'll remind me of like being with my friends.
I do kind of have like this idea of like, you know, keeping energy. That's my thing. I think like specifically with DJing, it's like about keeping momentum in your set. What I try to do with that is like find remixes of songs that may reflect if I'm tired, like I want to hear like a sadder song, but at least keep the energy going. So it's like find a remix of a song that has a 4 on the floor kick and snare, and then at least the lyrics are still sad and you're still kind of getting the same thing out of the song. But it all varies. It also depends on the mood of the crowd. If the crowd is kind of like slowing down, you can get away with playing like more like slower, more upbeat, or upbeat if they're getting wilder. And it's nice to see that at least people in New York, like they try to like actually be good at it, and they try to get their name out there without like relying on some sort of status, or like relying on their looks, relying on the way they dress, relying on what, like, it just rely on what you play. Don't rely on anything else, I think.
You're taking control. You're basically the backbone of the entire party.